Alrighty, how's everyone doing tonight? Got ourselves a cool stream. Got ourselves the last few, and last time we went through first couple of sub games for Kirby Super Star, and now we're going to be doing the last couple of them. How's it going, Fusion Tech? Thanks for the follow, Fusion Tech. It's always appreciated. Just gonna wait a couple of minutes before getting started, just in case a couple more people want to show up. Plus, we get to see this cool intro again, so. It's actually good to see that follower goal thing is working out pretty well, because, yeah, I don't think it was working very well, or something was going on when I had streamed last time, because I know someone had followed and didn't really get updated, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Yeah, so for anyone that's just joining in or didn't catch the first stream, the general idea is I want to try and end up actually speedrunning this game. But obviously, it's a pretty old game, and if I'm being completely honest, I haven't really played this in several years. So I figured jumping right into speedrunning this is probably not the best idea. So I'm using this as an opportunity to get reaccustomed to all of the sub-games and everything, and, you know, all the nuances of playing this game. I know for example, that some of the button inputs are a little bit different in this game as to what does what compared to some of the newer Kirby games, so kind of getting used to that is a little bit of a hurdle here. Yeah, based on the last time I streamed, I think probably 100% speedrun probably isn't the best idea, just because it's going to take a long time given my current knowledge, and, you know, doing a blind speedrun is probably the most fun at this point. So yeah, I think the current plan is to do an any percent run after I get kind of accustomed to this stuff. Alright, anyways, why don't we get started? So, let's see. Oh wow, we actually I was expecting to get this done in 2 streams, and yeah, that's actually pretty close to the 50% mark. So let's get that started here. So we already did a couple of these sub-games. We did Spring Breeze, then Gourmet Race, Dynabraid, and the Great Cave Offensive, but we have a couple more to do. Definitely the Great Cave Offensive was the longest part of last stream, but yes, I forget how long these last couple of ones are, though. So let's start off with Revenge of Meta Knight. Oh, it's gonna be tough to beat that top time. So save Dreamland, defeat Meta Knight and his giant warship Halberd. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit so we can see the intro there. Oh, that was saying the Great Cave Offensive. It's basically just, you know, going around and you're exploring caves, trying to find all the treasures. Time has come. Just time to show our true power. Yeah, so the basic premise of this subgame is Meta Knight's kind of annoyed that all of Dreamland has this lazy lifestyle, and you know nothing's really getting done too much according to him. So he just decides to kind of take over, and that's pretty much the general premise behind this game. So somehow Kirby catches wind of it, and his goal is he has to try and stop Meta Knight's evil plans. Or, I don't know if they're necessarily evil plans, but, you know, plans of conquest. So why don't we get started here? Kirby's here! He's heading towards us! Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? He'll get in the way! Get rid of him! Sir Meta Knight, what shall we do? Soldiers near the deck. Assume combat mode. So a cool thing about this mode is that it's actually timed. So as you can see, there's some time down there, and it's just gonna tick down, and if we don't finish it in time, then bad things happen. Kirby's in the rocket valve. Release Heavy Lobster! Quickly, quickly! Alrighty. So those guys are pretty interesting. These are, I think they're the Meta Knights, interestingly enough. So you got Meta Knight and then the Meta Knights. And they don't give any copy abilities, but they're all, you know, they can all be kind of sucked up, and, you know, it takes a little bit more effort than normal. I have no idea if it's actually possible to beat Heavy Lobster in that scene. I'd be kind of interested to find out. Kirby's been blown to the ocean. That was sure close. I'll conquer Dreamland with the halberd. Our first target, Grape Garden. So you can see the halberd in the background. Kind of neat there. I don't know where all the secret stuff is for this stage. It's actually a little difficult to see where the water is on my screen, but luckily the water is there, so... I could have used that watermelon. Yeah, I kind of wish Yo-Yo Kirby would, you know, would appear a little bit more often. I'm not sure if this is the only game he appears in or what. Besides Kirby Super Star Ultra, which is just, it's the remake, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that the red water is because of the sunset and not, like, the blood of Meta Knight's enemies or anything like that. I think I just sleep better with that sort of assumption. Yeah, so for my experience, it's been that the time's been pretty generous in this game, but you know, Kirby's a game that's more for beginners anyways, so it's a little easier to you know, a little easier to go and work through things if you're just kind of learning the controls. So having a more generous time frame gives you it makes it a little more beginner friendly. Hope I don't need that stone for later on. Well, I don't think there's really many puzzles in this particular subgame. Ooh, do we want to switch copy abilities or stick with what we got? Kind of want to beat people up with a yo-yo, if I'm being honest. Alright, we got Wispy Woods. Because, you know, that's what Kirby's about. Just, you know, beating up trees with simple children's toys. And after we defeat this tree, there's 2 more! Whoa! These are the Twin Woods.
Kirby's flying back towards us. Main cannon's ready. Shall we blast him?
All right, shoot him! You get these little cutscenes, which are pretty cool. It's actually whiskey. Well, you know, that wouldn't surprise me given the apparently Dreamland's lazy lifestyle.
We got him. He fell into the forest. Good. He'll never catch up. Are you sure?
This is Kirby's game after all. Maybe I should switch copy abilities soon. Just to, you know. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, okay. Gonna get a little helper. There's Jimbo. Wish they use the, you know, these partner, this sort of thing a little more often, because I always like this, just the ability to, at any time, just go and switch to 2-player mode. I think that's pretty neat. Let's go in here.
Ah! It's a trap!
Yeah, so those cat guys are, they'll steal your copy abilities, as you saw earlier. And, if you're a helper, they'll just kind of kidnap you if you're not careful, so gotta always keep an eye out for those guys. A little secret over here. Forget what it is, though. What is over here? Oh, a little one-up and some copy abilities here. Can you control the helper if you have a second controller? Actually, yeah. So that's a nice thing about this game, where at any time you can just press a button on the second controller, and then that person can automatically gain control of that helper. So you can see the little CP arrow. As soon as you press a button on the second controller, it'll become controllable by the second player. So it's really nice, especially because, you know, even though Kirby's super beginner-friendly, being a helper, I think, is even more beginner-friendly, because it actually allows you to, well, you know, even if the helper dies, Kirby can always make another. So that was a nice feature of that sort of game. And, just gonna stay here for a second, watch Jim here. Yeah, we were seeing a lot of this during the last stream. So just gonna leave that there for a second. I think I'm gonna adjust the little chat box in here real quick before things get too far in here. I'm not super worried about the time, so don't have to worry about that, luckily. This will only take just a moment. Okay. I think I'm gonna change how long that's. Again, this is only my second stream, so little you know, gonna take a little while before things are completely set in stone. All right, I think that should be good. Gonna double check real quick. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, let's continue. So I was actually just adjusting the little chat box thing where the chat will appear up on the side, just because it seemed a little small and the messages weren't really showing up for very long. Ooh, gotta keep an eye out on my health here. So another interesting thing about the helpers is that if they're dying, they will just automatically go and... Oh! Hold that thought. So if you... I know... What are we gonna get here? Oh! That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. So that was... Whoa, okay. So if you collect two... Or if you eat two enemies with copy abilities at the same time, it'll do this little roulette. And it'll allow you to get a random copy ability. And I guess one of them is to become invincible, which I'll take it. So I'm gonna make my helper here. Yeah, the font size is much better. That's main reason why I wanted to change that. Yeah, remember how I said that the time was a little generous? I guess it's not so much if you're, you know, if you take a 30-second break. Let me... Hopefully that won't be a problem. This is an interesting section here. Hopefully Bonkers doesn't die. Yeah, so getting back to what I was saying before, having the chat box adjusted a little bit makes things a little easier to read, basically. Alright, so the reason why I'm getting fire here is because there's a couple of these... Oh, crap, time is shorter than I thought. Hopefully we don't actually time out after all that stuff I was saying about how it's so easy to not time out in this game. Oh, that's a little closer than I would have liked. I guess that's a bit of a lesson. Don't take too many breaks, I guess, in this game mode. Unless you pause it. So, yeah, basically how Dynablade gave us a little bit of a ride after, you know, making sure that her children were fed. I wonder what happened to all those little Dyna chicks.
We shot down Dynablade. Look, Kirby's reached the deck.
Remain calm. Let's come up with a plan.
All soldiers, get Kirby now!
We can, if we look carefully, we can see Dynablade just kind of going down there. So we are now back on the ship. These things kind of just shoot you forward. You gotta be a little careful though. That one's a trap, because that'll just send you back there. And it's a little tricky to get back out from there, as you can see. Oh. Yeah, partners tend to die a lot, from my experience. Alright, let's heal you back up.
Ah.
Yep, this is all still Revenge of Meta Knight. It's kind of interesting because it's got all these cutscenes and everything. Makes you feel immersed.
Kirby,
Gotcha.
now you get a taste of our power. Fight!
Way to go, Waddle Dee. Keep up that positive energy. Alright. So what do we got next coming up here? Oh, more guys. That's right. Really need some stuff to heal up soon. Here we go. Yeah, these last couple of sub-games tend to last a little while.
Kirby's gonna reach the deck. Direct him to the front of the twin cannon.
Oh, gotta go back down for him. Alright, come on, Rocky. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to get plasma. And I probably should have moved out of the way of that slow-moving bomb. Does this guy give you an ability? Oh, he does give you Cutter. I guess I forgot that. I always just, you know, destroyed them. This is Crash Kirby. Not like Crash Bandicoot, but, oh. But, you know, having the ability to crash, I guess. So, you see how Kirby's flashing? That means it's a one-time use power, essentially. Alright. So, yeah, basically, once I use Crash, it's just gonna, like, for example, right here, it'll deal massive damage to every enemy on screen. Like that one that was there. But, you know, it's usually best when there's lots of enemies around. Ninja's a pretty cool ability, but not right now. Oh, we got two of these guys at the same time. Gotta remember to block a little more. So that guy will give you the fighter ability there. Come on, there you go. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess he gives you suplex. You know, which is so obviously shown by this massive insect here. Okay, I think there's some healing stuff down here. Glad I'm not doing a speed run right now. Alright. Okay, I'll take it. So I'll make myself a little partner here. Help her. Now I will be the suplex. Whoa. Whoa. Where'd that star come from? I thought there was an enemy there. Okay, let's do this again for no particular good reason. Alright. This is the one. This is the one we're not gonna just immediately lose. I don't think I can. Alright. Oh, that's where that guy comes from. There's a little area there. This has got to be a secret area over here.
Oh no, he found it! What is this place?
They never say what it is, actually. Hopefully we can do some cool stuff with this, though. Kirby's getting close to the twin cannon.
Kirby, will he tossed?
There's only so much fake laughter you can do. Alright. You can be suplex there. I will be yo-yo. We got ourselves the twin cannons. So, the reason why I'm attacking this thing right here is because after a certain amount of time, that'll happen. I think its bomb's pretty good here, too. So, it's kind of an interesting boss battle here. Whoop. Ooh, don't want that. And there we go. So now we're going there. We'll be seeing a bit of that picture.
The main cannon has been destroyed. Holy cow! What?
I love that expression. Kirby is heading toward the left wing. Beam Kirby here. There you go, Jim. Alright, so I thought there was a little mini boss over here. Maybe that's a different section. You can see we got some wind. So, you know, it can't be an accurate airship without there being wind. Or, you know, I guess if you want to be really accurate, you'd have physics. But little hard for a you know, game for a Super Nintendo to have realistic physics. Alright, you gonna share that, Jim? Alright, thanks. There, oh, okay, that's the mini-boss I was thinking of. Mr. Frosty over here. And I think I'm gonna just keep that, because I think it's a cool power. Okay, so apparently we did massive damage to the left wing somehow. 74%, or is that 0.74%? If so, that's, geez, I don't know. Gonna lose balance. Lower the sail. Increase right wing power. Okay, I could make a political joke here, but eh. Not really much for political jokes. What is he trying to do? I don't know, but zapping into the floor probably isn't the best idea. He has an idea, apparently. Alright, see you, Jim. There is a little area up here. Whoa! What is going on? Auto-scrolling? Okay, I just want to see how far that would go. Okay, we're in the armory. We'll be able to take anything! Yeah, just wanted to do that real quick. Alright, I think that's a lot of different powers. I love I like a lot of these powers. I think I'm gonna go with Plasma. Actually, we'll both be Plasma. Because Plasma Wisp is cool because he can actually fly as a helper. Ready?
Is this okay, sir?
Are you positive about this?
Be quiet. This is our only chance. Don't fail again. Release Heavy Lobster.
Alright, so now we're in a little chase sequence. Kind of. So yeah, basically this thing's gonna chase me down.
Get Kirby!
Battleship is being destroyed!
That's not important.
The airship that's currently flying being damaged isn't a priority. Not sure how I feel about that. If I was in an airplane and the pilot said, yeah, we're taking massive damage to the left wing, I'd be a little concerned. Ooh, actually, I want to show something off that I found recently. So, if a plasma doesn't defeat this guy, there is... No! I wanted to showcase something cool. $169, thank you for the follow. Major damage to the right wing now. Don't worry, we've regained our political balance. Yeah, I really shouldn't make political jokes. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Here's a political joke for you. Yeah. Alright. That's the last one of those, I promise. It's going under the... Okay, there's another cool thing that's over here. Kind of marked out, but we can hide in the clouds.
I don't see Kirby on the radar screen. Get Kirby now!
He must be hiding in the clouds. So since we're in the clouds, it only makes sense to take our wings and take flight. We get crash here, but... Whoa, what is going on here? I forget. So we get access to a couple more interesting powers if we wanted. I like showing off these little cool things here. We've entered from underneath the ship. Bottom's weak. The wind is too strong.
It's too cold. I'm afraid of heights. No way I'm ain't going.
You chickens! So a nice thing about the wing ability is that you can kind of do this flying instead of just the floating that you'd normally be doing. That applies to the partner as well. Oh, there's a little puzzle here. There's some ways you can get around this pretty easily. Just don't remember what they are. And I'm stuck. Luckily we have this little tube that brings us back over here. What is the way that you're supposed to do it? Oh, I think I remember. Not like that. So what you're supposed to do is hit that switch, and then hit this switch, and then book it. I think... Yeah, that switch is supposed to hit that one. Supposed to get that door. We got mobile cannons over here. And if we go down this way, if we went down that other one, we'd actually get stuck. So that little switch that I'm pretty sure you barely saw allows us to get past there. Alright, and then we can go all the way down here. Is that another spot we can go, actually? Oh yeah, look at that. And yo-yo Kirby now. Alright, it's fine. It's a cool ability. It allows us to get in here, which is nice.
Oh no, those are my hidden tomatoes! You idiot, you hid those? They look delicious.
Okay, pro tip, please don't hide tomatoes around your house. Tends to not be such a great idea. You know, might be funny after the first couple of, minutes, but after a couple of days, it starts to be a bit less fun, and a lot stinkier. Kirby is heading towards the reactor. If we lose power, we're doomed.
Relax, the reactor can't be defeated in mortal combat.
I hope no reflect lasers hit the reactor.
Shh, that's a secret, guys. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Could get the bomb ability, but doesn't actually matter all too much. So what they were saying was this laser thing will fire at Kirby or the partner, and it'll just kind of, you know, fire at you. This thing can actually be harmed, the other thing can't, which is interesting. Kirby can also be harmed, by the way. So that'll bounce for a little bit, but not forever. Probably not the best idea to have a partner in here, actually. It will help it. Oh, just shy. Just shy. There we go. So I just got to do that like 3 or 4 more times. Okay, that's 1 more time. And that's 2. Oh, that's actually kind of nice how that's working out so far. The reactor's been damaged, and all those wheelies are abandoning ship. Can you do a wheelie if you're, you know, even if you're on like a unicycle? Can you do a wheelie? Or are you just always doing a wheelie on a unicycle? We're losing power. Engine number 3, engine number 5.
Ain't any power left. We can't fly.
We failed. It's over. Live stream's not over yet, but attention all crew. Evacuate ship.
Wow, the ship's going down.
Okay. So, what should we do here? Ship's going down? You know, might as well have a rock to help keep us company. I'm not staying. I'm evacuating. Now, it's your turn to evacuate.
No, I want to stay with you, sir. Let's try one more time to get Kirby.
It's dangerous, but it's worth a try. Thank you, guys. Should be paying attention to the game I'm playing. So, the nice thing about this section is that it's actually, well, I'll show you guys in just a sec. There's several different boss rooms. Or is this another section?
Wait, Kirby, you can't go any further.
Alright, let's... I like how all the copy abilities are pretty much balanced. Like, stone, yeah, you're invulnerable as long as you're stone, but you can't move, and also your range is really terrible.
Sir Meta Knight, you're on your own.
We're evacuating. Okay. Oh, I thought you could go up more there. Guess not. I must be thinking of a different section. I know there's a section where there's like a mini boss rush. Grab that. And we'll take an action nap. Doesn't do anything. I think it's just there for a decoy. But that's okay. Kirby, this is it. Prepare to die. Thump, thump. And we actually are now Sword Kirby, because Meta Knight plays fair. And he's a Kirby? Whoa! Yeah, I knew that, but still. And now, we have to escape. You'll never escape. Alright. Dang it. So, the nice thing about this is that when you got this wheelie here, you can control both of them. Got some nice music here. Almost. And there we go. That's Revenge of Meta Knight. So, get this nice little cutscene here. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a little pixel that flew off that sinking ship. We get these nice credits here. It's telling us the abilities and all the helper names as well. Got Jimbo, Biospark, Birdon. Birdon was fun last time. Knuckle Joe, Capsule J, Blade Knight, Burnin' Leo, several other people I don't want to mention because it's getting tiring. Poppy Bros Jr., face on Chili. Yes, you can get a copy ability. Which gives you the ability to copy abilities. Which helper do you guys like the most? I kind of like Bonkers and Jim. So, for beating Revenge of Meta Knight, we gain access to Milky Way Wishes. So this is the final main sub-game here. What was our time for Revenge of Meta Knight? 28,309. Okay. Never really paid attention to that too much, if I'm being honest, but also you can see we have a little star next to this now, meaning, yes, we completed it. And I think that means we have 100% completion. Yeah, so this, we get a little, we got all the treasures. Got a high score for that one. I think this is, yeah, high score there. I think this gives you the top times. Oh, no, high score. And I guess the number of times you won and lost. All right, anyways, so let's move on to Milky Way Wishes. Help! Exclamation point. You must stop the sun and moon from fighting for some reason. So I think I'm hesitant to say that this is the most expansive sub-game because, you know, we had the Great Cave Offensive, took a long time. It's because of so much exploration and everything. I'm not sure how long Milky Way Wishes is going to take, if I'm being honest here. Alright, so let's begin. We got this nice background. I'm going to wait for the cutscene to go on. Kirby. So, here we are. One day in the year ... the sun and moon fought day and night, with day and night. Hey, hey, hey! Can you make peace between the sun and moon? You need to ask the giant comet Nova for help! But first, there's something we must do. To ask Nova! We must gather power from all the stars around us. It will be difficult, Kirby, but you can do it. We are counting on you. Good luck. I spy a cat off in the distance. What are you doing, Domino? What are you doing? He doesn't like to be picked up, so I don't know if I can show him to you guys. I'm also not very good at picking up. No, I'm not. Don't want to aggravate him. I'll pet you. Yeah, I find this kind of funny. It's just like, hi, I'm this guy that you've never met before. Can you stop the world from ending, basically? I gotta pet this cat. I got a small cat break here. What are you doing? You wanna get out? No? Alright, well you can hang out, Domino, for a little while. If you wanna get out, just let me know, alright? Ooh, actually, be right back, guys. Gotta check on something real quick. Okay, yeah, just as I thought. So, we have two cats here. We have Domino, the one that you probably didn't see. And we have another one, Simon, who actually popped in last time. So, we actually have to separate them. So that way, for feeding and things like that, because cats usually like to eat by themselves. And we always feed Domino down here. I'm actually in my basement. And to do that, we have to kind of shut the door, and he's been kind of trapped down here for like an hour or so. But so I just let him up. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we get started here? Is this your first time playing Milky Way Wishes? No, I've actually played this a lot as a kid. I just like seeing these guides. You can't copy enemies' abilities in this game. Don't worry, there's a better way to do it. It's called the Deluxe Copy ability. By touching the Deluxe Copy characters, Kirby acquires that ability forever! And you can press start to swap through abilities that you already have in a little board here. There's no limit for using abilities. Use them as much as you want. You can select different abilities during play. Press X or left and right to cycle through. Excuse me. If you come to a dead end and can't break through, you must find another hidden ability. Now this is the final game. Like ever, not just in Kirby Super Star. So concentrate and do your best. So we have ourselves a little overworld map thing here. Just kinda see the sun and moon fighting. Must wreak havoc on the people of Popstar's sleep schedules. Alright, so let's start here. So we got, as you can see, we got all these all these big planets and things like that. I bet you can take a wild guess which one of these we can visit and which ones we can't. So, let's start off with this first floating green thing. So we are in Floria right now. So then the interesting thing about this world is that we actually have seasons changing. So we went from spring to summer, summer to fall, and I wasn't paying attention and tried to copy an ability there. Of course I have it. And we got, so we're in fall now, and we have certain areas can only be accessed at certain times, and different things happen. So for example, if I go in here, we have ourselves winter, and so all of this is kind of, you know, frozen. That was the word I was thinking of. I forget. I think we have to. So our hunt basically right now is we want to try and find all of the deluxe copy abilities. Well, preferably not dying. Preferably. Wasn't necessary. So I just want to see if I could find any. Oh! Okay, there we go. So here we have the fighter ability. So, okay, and then we can, for those of you that don't know, we have all these different moves that we can do as well. What is, strength of attack depends on how long you press Y. That I actually didn't know, so it's always, you know, nice to know that you can always learn something new in this game. So you basically you gotta commit to it. Okay, so anyways, what this means for us is now, once we cycle to winter, I think I should actually take a look at what I can actually do here. So we have dash and Y. Maybe I'm missing something. Or maybe we just can't get to that one yet. Maybe we have to get a different copy ability first. There's plenty to choose from, that's for sure. So it's kind of the hunt for this one to find all the copy abilities. If we go back there, it's not gonna give us anything new. Can you only go through that in winter? Oh, there's a little hidden area there. Maybe we should go there and come back. So we use winter to make our way through here. All these doors will do that sort of thing. Well, the main ones here. Ah, cutter, okay. So this we have an attack that we can go down. So now we can make our way back here. So, yeah, much better. Oh, there wasn't even anything here. It's just Oh, it's just food. So this is how you can kind of swap through mid-game. So just by pressing X and choosing which one you want, you can just automatically get that copy ability, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna be Cutter. Alright, so let's take a look. Oh, you can't get through there in winter because the snow is up there. Food just makes the food go round. Well, I mean, like, if you just find random food off the ground, I wouldn't go through all that effort just to get that. Who knows how long it's been there. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Oh, wait, no, that's another one that could have... Oh, wait, no. I'm over complicating things, I think. Here. Alright. Alright, so this... Let's cut down these trees. You're not helping, Sir Kibble. You want to do the other tree. So that was the boss of Floria. So now that we got that's I forget what they're called, the star thingies. We'll just call them the star thingies. We'll go to this world, Aqualis. Alright, so as you can probably guess from the name, it's mostly water over here. So I don't think there's anything down there. So that middle bomb's the only one that's gonna do something. Alright, so if we're going this way, I know there's a little... Is there something that's over here? I forgot. Sometimes I get some of these... oh yeah, okay. Sometimes I get some of these areas mixed up. But... I'm gonna need that one up if I'm being honest here. The stage name makes me think of a cheap gas station called Florida where the D fell off the sign. That's pretty funny. So Parasol is one of the few abilities that you can actually use, you know, right out here. Like, in the water, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think I can light that fuse. I don't think I have I need fire for that. There's no way for me to actually get that with my current setup, so I think we're gonna have to do some backtracking, unfortunately. Keep Sir Kibble alive here. Someone has to. Oh no, my copy ability! I got it back. And that's what I like about this this game here. Oh, so much lag. This is a very nice game to play at your own pace. Because it's just like... You can spend hours and hours exploring this stuff and just getting 100% on everything. lag. There we go. Full heal there. Got some more of Meta Knights here. What is here? Oh, I think this is where you get sword. Something's giving me subtle hints that there's the sword ability here. I can't imagine what it could be, though. Maybe it's all these spikes. I can't... I was about to swallow it up, but can't get that a copy ability. Oh, we got a nice stained glass of the sun and moon. Not fighting, which is always nice. Violence is rarely the answer when it comes to celestial objects. Okay, I don't think... Oh, that was... came out of nowhere there. Alright, I don't think you can do anything with sword. I don't think you can go back either, so... No, I can't even go back, so we'll just have to return here after a little while, try and get that again. Oh, this thing is a maze. Oh, there's the thing I want. The beam ability. It makes Kirby orange for some reason. Actually, I think it's a color palette thing, because I think, if I remember this correctly, I'm pretty sure Beam Kirby and Mirror Kirby are just palette swaps of each other. I was just about to say, a lot of these doors will just send you right back to the beginning, so you don't want to go into them. I know there's a specific path you have to take, and it's not down there. I don't think you can get up there. What is this way? Oh, okay. Back to the beginning again. This isn't gonna get old fast. More pancakes and tomatoes. Whatever that is. Ah! Should have known going backwards wasn't the right answer. Tomato, fish, pancake. Whatever that is. Okay, I think this is the right way. Is beam the only ability you could get here? Gotta protect myself for now. Sorry, I'm just concentrating here. I wanted to try and pause it when it was at his, when he was closest to the screen. So after we defeat Fatty Whale, and yes, that is his name, we get a star thing to put in the star thing. So we gotta keep an eye out for a fire ability. So before we go here, there's actually this little green spot, which is the only place in the entire map that isn't completely obvious that you can go into it. got this little area here. So here, it gives you kind of like a, not really a secret copy ability. I think you can still get Crash. Yeah, so Crash is one of those abilities that you can get stolen from you. But it's one of those few abilities you can actually copy from enemies in this sort of sub-game here. So this gives us the copy ability, so we can, you know, copy abilities. I don't think it has really any use for us right now. So remember, we got to keep an eye out for anything that could create flames, like fire or jet, or it's the only two I can think of off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's more. So we're now in Sky High, which is not the same place as that one movie from like 2002 or something. I don't know. It's been a while. So I guess this does have its use because now we're Ice Kirby. But again, this is just kind of temporary. So what do we have over here? The jet ability. Oh, yeah, that's kind of like that thing I was saying we should look out for. I wonder, can we exit out of here or no? I think we have to beat it first. No, I want to race the... I wanted to race the fuse to the cannon. I see some rustling from a cat. What's going on, Simon? 2 cats in one street. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Nope, I guess not. That's okay. Oh, you're a good cat when you're not throwing up everywhere. That's okay. That was his big thing today. He threw up in like 6 spots. Just wasn't finished with his business throwing up, so well, we took care of it though. This is not good. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. What you doing, Simon? Oh no, you can't climb up there, little guy. You're gonna have a bad time climbing up that. He's such a curious cat. Alright. See if we can get through this. I'm just gonna go right back here because I don't trust my ability to get through that. Oh, and there we go. We are good for launch. Oh, okay. Wheel Kirby is nice. Allows us to go fast. Like this. Ooh, and another thing. We can become Wheelie Rider Kirby by jumping on our wheelie companion. So, we look pretty cool doing so. Oh, I don't remember. I know there's a certain thing you need to do to get through everything here. It's gonna be Parasol Kirby. I want to make... It's really hard to know when we've got all the spots covered. Because it's basically like a little maze here. This seems like where we started off. What are you doing? Oh, it's Domino now. Jeez. Getting like a little cat parade here. Ooh. So that door will bring us to the end. Don't want to go in there yet. Just want to see if there's anything else we missed. What are you guys doing? Don't tell me you're fighting. Go play somewhere else. Yeah, if they were actually fighting, they'd be making some noise, so... Alright, so what is... Is this somewhere where I want to be? Yes, it definitely is. Okay, that works too. I mean, it's not like I wanted to be Bird Kirby. I mean, I could just, you know, become that. I always call it Bird Kirby for some reason, even though it's Wing. Let's, I think that's the only thing we need here. So let's get rolling. Go here. Just kind of fumbling around until we find the right spot. Alright, well this is the right spot, so go. And here we have Kracko Jr. Oh, I guess he's... Oh, actually, this is Kracko Sr. Or just Kracko. And I guess we beat him! Yeah. One more down. Okay, now that we have the jet ability, let's go all the way back here to Aqualis. Now I'm gonna be slightly miffed if this isn't a new copy ability that we're unlocking by doing this, but it is what it is, I suppose. I don't think we can go up here. No, that's just blocked off. Let's see. I'm gonna be Sword Kirby for now. You can still use that underwater. Don't worry, Birdon. You'll be avenged. Just a little bit. As I grab all these health bonuses. This is the button I want. Now this is the button I want. Okay, so now we just light the fuse, hop in, and we're fired away. Yeah, not worth it. Can you just... Oh, do we have to actually beat the whole thing over again? Okay, let's continue on here, I suppose. Maybe should have thought this through a little bit more. You know, to make it a little easier, let's go through sword. How have you guys been doing? Ah! Well, so much for that. And we're back. Well, at the very least, we got a tomato, fish, pancake, and whatever that thing is over here. And we got a lot of stuff over this way. Now, I'm gonna be wheel Kirby here. Maybe make it go a little more, you know, have a more well-rounded fight. Let's see. Oh, I thought that was gonna finish him off. I like the... Let's try this again. Wait, hold on. Whoa. You okay, Domino? What are you guys doing? It's like you're all antsy. It's okay. We gotta take care of the cats. Make sure they're getting lots of love and stuff. Okay, back to... Wanna go out this way before we get back started? Alright, let's do... Fighter. Get some help from Knuckle Joe. Some little Street Fighter action, maybe. I think he thinks that there's something underneath the little curtain I have over here. Just kind of playing with the with the little curtain thing. What are you doing, you knucklehead? Oh, jeez. You're such a goober. Hope you're not stuck. Hang on a sec, guys. Are you stuck? You're stuck? Oh, you are stuck, aren't you? Okay. Okay. You good now? You good now, little guy? And you're back already? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Okay.
Cats are funny creatures. I think we should be good for a little while, like 5 minutes. So let's take a look at this place. Okay, maybe less. What? I have this little, I don't know if I can turn stuff, but, he's just kind of playing with the little blanket that I put up to, you know, to make sure everything's soundproofed okay. Hang on, let me raise my microphone a little bit, and I'll see if I can turn things to show you what I mean. So you can just kind of, you can see him right over here, kind of being a knucklehead. I hope you're not getting your claw stuck or anything. Sorry for the detour, guys, but I don't know why you keep playing with this stuff. Maybe he's just really playful today. Ooh, scary bag. Scary plastic bag. I don't really I don't want him to, like, wreck the blanket either. Alright. Hopefully now, things should be okay for a bit. Let's actually play some Kirby now, huh? So we have Hot Beat. This next place, and as you can see, it's very much a, you know, an ice-based planet here. Oh, that's right, there's a little, I forget how you're supposed to get up here, but, or maybe there's just nothing that's up there, I forget. Well, either way, we needed to reset on our health anyways. Oh! That's interesting. Out of all the copy abilities I could have gotten from this mix, not copy ability. Great. Wonderful. It's not like, you know, I had the ability to do that anyways. So, I don't know how you're supposed to do this without damage, but I know that if you, you damage that, you can kind of go through. Oh, okay. I guess I know how now. There's an invincibility thing right over there. And it gives you the fire ability. Should have went just like 2 steps more in advance. We'll just kind of skip the minecart. This is way faster. Okay, now I'm slightly regretting that decision, but alright, so we have more minecarts, so nothing to worry about. let's get Bird and Leo up in here. You gonna hop in? No? Oh, maybe it wasn't the best idea to have him there right now. What is up here? Is there even anything up here? I need an ability that'll shoot up. Can beam? I think beam can do that for us. Is there even anything here, or is that just me thinking that there's something here? Oh, there is something here, okay. I don't remember ever being in this area. Did I just kind of always skip by it as a kid? Unless this actually gives us a copy ability. Yeah, I must have gone. Yeah, I must have been here before and just not remembered it. So we got suplex. Oh, that's the wrong direction. So let's get Bugsy in here to help. What would be good here? Maybe just sword. Well, there's one up there. Maybe we'll go get it. Don't hurt yourself, Bugsy. Ah. Here you go. Well, at least getting helpers isn't terribly hard in this mode. Oh, Jesus. Can we get these? Maybe getting a helper here isn't the best, though. Oh. Okay, which way do we need to go here? Maybe there? You know, I'm sorry, Blade Knight. Just not helping out right now. This umbrella will help protect us from the magma. Or not. So with all these ones, some of these I have to time. Like this one, I have to make sure to time in at the right moment. All right, so it's a safe bet to make a partner here. Ah, right. This is Chameleon Arm. So this is the guy I wanted to show off last time. I think what I'm gonna do, wait a bit, because there's one ability that we just never got to. I'm gonna guarantee that we get to it by making sure he dies. Ah! So you kind of see where he is. So this is the paint ability, which is actually really kind of cool. Also, you can tell Chameleon changed colors there. So paint is kind of like Crash, slightly different, because it does less damage, I feel. I think it changes the colors of things, although I'm not 100% sure on that. You only get, you have very limited access to that ability, so it's hard to tell exactly where, what its full effects are. I could go to like a Wikipedia site or something, but can't do that on a Super Nintendo, though. Anything over here, or am I just going back here for nothing? Wow, that actually goes back quite a ways. Sure would be handy if we had, like, the wheel power-up to get us back there faster. And there's nothing up here, I assume, either. I always like checking out the nooks and crannies of these types of things, because you never know when you'll have yourself a little area that's kind of tucked away. I mean, I'm pretty sure in, like, the very first Kirby game, they had a little HAL room Easter egg that you can only access by going backwards in one of the levels at the very end or something like that. The cook power up. Want that? Want to keep that? So what this does is you turn enemies into food, like this. Congratulations! You have the nutritional equivalent of a hot dog, and I'm not sure if that's an insult or not. Aha! So this has a lot of mini bosses in it that will allow us to get some of the super copy abilities, or whatever they're called. Usually they're kind of paired up with these different areas, like little spots that are open. So we're gonna have to do some backtracking to get all of them, but that's okay. And not all of them will give us a copy ability either. Do we have anything that'll get that in? I don't think so. So maybe we'll get one right here. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this. There we go. Let's get that thing I said we couldn't get just 2 seconds ago. Alright, so that's all that. And we have to do some backtracking to get some of this stuff here. So namely, we have to go down here. We have to do a... This whole place is a big maze in this area, so we'll go in there in just a sec. I'm pretty sure. Oh. That one doesn't give us anything there. That's okay. That's not where we just were. Well, this is, but I want to go back here to get that other area we missed out on. Yeah, okay. Be the beetle. Kind of hard to tell once we know we've gone everywhere. Just have to keep an eye out for stuff. Yeah, the hammer ability is one of my favorite abilities from this game, just because it has so much raw power behind it. Limited reach, but pretty strong power. Although, to be honest, a lot of these are my favorite, so a little hard to exactly quantify which one's really my favorite. You know, because if all of them are my favorite, then, you know, none are, and so I guess in general I like the ones that are harder to come by. Oh, I got worried there for a second. Like, what was going on? Did the game crash or something? But thankfully the answer was no. It was just taking a moment. I wonder what was keeping that. Okay, so in here we have some food. I want to see if I can get up here. What is actually up here? Oh, right, there's some switches and stuff. So that switch is going to probably open that door that was down there. Yeah, okay. Aha! And we get the stone power-up. So, yeah, the stone power-up's kind of nice because you can... I always like seeing the different results you can get. Some of them are kind of rare. Oh, I wanted that. Well, I guess no invincibility candy for us. Whoa! That is a rare find. This little Samus statue. I don't want to say I've never seen this, but I've been playing this game for a long time, and this is a very, very rare occurrence. Wish I knew, like, the statistics behind it, but I know there's, like, this one is one of the rarest ones that you can come across in this game. So let's just soak it in for a second. Because, it's not gonna be around forever, right? Obviously, I can't move with stone ability, but it's just nice to see some of these kind of rare occurrences pop up every once in a while. Okay. I really don't want to press the Y button to end it. Okay, alright. There we go. Meanwhile, let's kind of just observe this for a second. Fun with helpers. And now we're facing Wham Bam Rock once more. Eat stone. Full of vitamins and minerals. It also rocks. I'm running out of puns, but I gotta keep going. Gotta keep getting bolder and bolder. I think I'm really out of puns now. Oh no. We'll get Rocky to help us out in the thing here. By the way, I like puns if you haven't noticed. There's a lot of these down already. So we got 2 more, I think? Mechai. Fun fact, in the remake Kirby Super Star Ultra, they actually went and redid the way that it's spelled for Mechai. They made it actually sound a little more, well, it sounds the same, but it was, they kind of changed its spelling so that it looked a little more like it was, or a little less like it was a mechanical eye. Yeah, nothing over there. Is there anything down here, though? Nope. Glad to see I'm using my streaming time efficiently here. This one's all mechanically oriented. So how many abilities are we missing right now? Oh, we're missing only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not bad. We have most of the abilities here. Thank you for the follow, Oink Oinko. If you're just joining us, we're geez, I already forgot what this was called. Oh, we're playing Kirby Super Star. We're doing Milky Way Wishes here. And we're almost done. I say that, but, you know. Are we really almost done? We're on the second to last world, though. Right? Really? Yeah, you can't even break through that. That's interesting. Alright. Oh, I wanted to grab that one up. Alright, we're invincible now. So what can we do with our newfound powers? Let's go through all this tedious maze of stuff. Something's telling me we're gonna get a yo-yo power up here. Maybe? Oh. Oh no. Oh, I was worried for a second because I thought I had soft locked the game. I guess if you press B, it cancels that. So good to know. Come on, let's go. There we go. There's the yo-yo ability. I think you're gonna need this. I think the hat Kirby has is supposed to be like a reference to Ness from Earthbound. Not 100% sure though. I'm just whoa. I thought that was just a background thing. I'm going through this the wrong way, and I realize it. That's much better. Can you? Oh, whoa. Now I want to go down there. Yeah, let's be wheel here. This will get us through faster. Can't go in that way. Okay, good. Made all those timing things there. Is this the spot I was thinking of earlier? Yeah, okay. So, I guess I got a little confused because this, you know, has the same kind of palette as the halberd area. But yeah, so this is where you can fight all these mini bosses. I think a lot of them just give, like, there's not many that actually give power-ups, if I remember this correctly. Like, most of them just give food. But there's one of these that will allow us to actually progress. Let's see which one it is, though. I kind of want this. See if we can make a nice meal for ourselves. That was my, well, I guess we can make a nice meal for ourselves. Yeah, so that was my lights. They're a little wonky. Would not be surprised if they go out at some point. So we can cook up some nice ladybugs, and what do we get as a response? Flour and watermelon? Oh, okay. There's a cherry there. Get Jim back here. Alright. Alright, you got this, Jim. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Kind of have something in my eye that I want to take care of, so I'll just have you deal with that while I briefly go and get something out of my eye here. And it's over. Great. But I do not want to go in there yet, because you see the flashing here. So that basically means that's the end of the stage. But I don't really want that, because a few more spots we could get. Like this plasma ability that I totally remembered was on that side and not over here. It is over here. Oh. Awesome. Now we can go fight the final boss, which is Heavy Lobster. Maybe I can showcase that thing I wanted to show over last time. Let me make sure this guy isn't an issue here. So, the thing I want to showcase is this Heavy Lobster will shoot out something like that, and it'll actually give you the paint ability. And that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Because, like, that guy and Camelio are the two people that give you that ability. There's nothing else, to my knowledge, that gives you that in the game. Which is kind of interesting. So, with that, we are on our last major stage here. Okay, and you're at Half Moon. So, by the way, those, like, specialty abilities, you're not going to be able to make any helpers with them. Which is probably a little obvious, but still. I think Hammer will be able to break these. Or I guess anything will, but this will allow us to get in a little faster. Definitely do not want to be going around there. I could, but, you know, it's a little tedious, I would say. We have these things. I think I want to get out here, because... nope, I was just being dumb for a sec. Or maybe there's something over here. Nope, just... Yep, so definitely nothing down there. Stay tuned while I do this like 6 more times. Just to make sure that I have everything covered. There's another one. That one just ends, actually. I don't think there's a difference between which one of these to use. It does look like... Yeah, there was something there. Aha! 18th time's the charm! We can get bonkers here, and then the mirror Kirby. Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier about this being kind of a palette swap between mirror and beam Kirby. And, you know, they had to do that back then for save memory, things like that. So it's understandable. You gonna get that, bonkers, or... There we go. This will also get those, which is nice. And then there's a Maxim tomato up here. I was just about to say, don't need that food, but it'd be nice to have, but... Guess it worked out. Well, I don't think there's anything I need to be out here for. Oh wait, maybe. If you look really closely, there's a Maxim tomato right there, and also a 1-up. So we'll have to go back for that in a sec. Okay, let's get that 1-up real quick. Real quick. There we go. I don't think there's any other secrets or stuff here. We have a little vertical section here, which is kind of neat. I don't know if being, like wing Kirby or anything will make it any easier. See ya, bonkers. So nice thing about mirror Kirby is that you can just kind of... Well, actually, let me showcase this real quick. If you're mirror Kirby, you can, and you use this thing, it'll just kind of reflect all projectiles back at its attacker. So we should be almost done here. We literally only have 1 more ability left. What are we missing? Ice? I think we're missing ice. Yeah, that's the only thing that's not here. Hopefully it's here, because I do not really want to backtrack. I will, but I just really don't want to. Oh no, that's the end. We must have missed ice. What should we be? I know. Let's be... Hammer. Hammer tends to work out pretty good. Windows 98 appears. $140 damage. Alright, so... I don't think we didn't see the Evil Knight the last time we saw this computer boss. We got the Red Dragon. Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting boss battle just because you can actually see literally how much HP you're doing to the, how much damage you're doing to the enemy. Ah! Okay. That's the button I want. Oh! The second I stop pressing the shield button. Alright, let's do that entire boss battle all over again. Ice. Where could ice be? Where is the ice power? I'm trying to rack my brain, trying to remember. Oh no. Red Dragon flaps his wings. And there we go. So we defeated all the enemies. We've earned 275 experience points, 2 exam score points, yes! 3 appetite points, 2 courage. These don't mean anything. It is kind of fun. Happy smile points, 3 friendship points. Because Bonkers and I are best bros. Until he dies, but, you know. That's how it goes. So that wasn't there before, but we don't really want to go there yet, because we got to figure out where that last copy ability is. We're missing ice. I have a sneaky suspicion it's back here. I hate backtracking this far, but it's my best. Because look, we're missing literally just that one. Don't know where it could be. I don't think there's anything back there, right? Oh, don't tell me. Guys, we literally miss the first copy ability you're supposed to get here. How did I know? How did I know that this is going to be the place where we find this? I knew something felt a little weird because, like, when we were trying to get that other ability, we should have had some copy ability that allowed us to get through. Huh. Look, watch. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this could definitely just burst through here and get that one. That should have been easy. Oh boy. Well, at the very least, the rest of this should be pretty easy. I wonder why that door seems a little off, actually. Or maybe they're just all like that and I haven't noticed. Yeah, that should be a consistent thing there. Yeah, this is where we want to be. You fight the boss all over again. Oh boy! This is definitely the most exciting thing ever, right, guys? Okay, that's taken care of again. Okay, now we definitely have every single copy ability taken care of, so now we can go here. We get a cutscene. We finally collected all the stars from all the planets. Ready. And we have a command prompt here. I will grant you one wish.
Well, I want to control Popstar.
Yeah, that really happened. Okay, sounds good. 3, 2, 1, blast.
Wow, it worked. The sun and moon are fighting. Go find Nova! All my plans worked. Popstar is all mine! Now I can do anything. I must be going now. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
And all the stars help out Kirby. It goes to stop Nova from stopping the sun and moon. And we can see, yeah, the sun and moon are working together to fight off Nova. But it's up to us to destroy it from within. Oh, I forget in this section you can't make your own partner here. But yeah, pretty neat, huh? Just suddenly a rail shooter. You actually... Yeah, you have a little pause screen here too. Ride the starship made from star power into the heart of Nova in order to stop Marx's evil plan to take over Dreamland. Don't collide with any object. So the controls are pretty simple here. Anyways, let's get back to the action. Whoa. I'm hit! Guess I gotta keep an eye out more for those projectiles. Okay. I really don't know what these things actually are, but considering Nova's just a giant mechanical being, I'm hesitant to call him an intergalactic genie, but that's the best description I have currently of like what he actually is. I got a feeling I'm gonna die for some reason. And we're fighting Nova. So all these things will kind of shoot out stuff at us. And we want to try and take them out all we can. And then we're going to go backwards. So that's the heart of Nova back there. So kind of going backwards here. I think this is the last one. Oh no! No! Didn't have enough health. Luckily, we don't have to do that whole thing over again. You know what? I'm gonna skip that guy. The reason why is because I'll be able to get past him easier than some of these other ones. Whoa! Like that guy. That one's hard to get past. There's that guy, and then this one. And now we're done. Alright, we blew up Nova. He's got a massive headache now. And where do we find ourselves? Somewhere. And before we actually see what's going on, let's choose an ability to ruin the moment here. It's Marks! Oh, these little things. They're little seed things that'll just sprout up. Maybe the hammer isn't the best for this fight, but it's what I'm doing. Wow, he actually almost got him. Almost. Just wanna... There we go. Come on. Ah, Bonkers lived through the moment. And that's the end. So that is Milky Way Wishes. So we can see it was all a nice dream. And now we got the staff credit reel for the game here. Probably the longest credits out of all the subgames, but you know, after all those games that we've gone through, it's just kind of nice to sit back and watch them roll. Yep, this is the last major sub-game. Still a little bit more to do, but we'll get there in a bit. It must have been really tough making a game like this back when, you know, back in, geez, like, I forget exactly when this game was made, but it was definitely, like, at least 20 years ago. And, oh, definitely more than 20 years ago, like maybe 25 or something. In any case, these people worked really hard to get this game out there, and it really paid off, in my opinion. Like, this is one of the most memorable games that I have for my childhood, and it still holds up, in my opinion, for the most part. I mean, yeah, some of the games are kind of simplistic, but this is kind of one of those games where they tried a bunch of different things to see what worked, and, you know, to try and get the most fun that they could to get in here. So it's I don't know. I think it's just kind of interesting that like all these people that you're seeing up here, they worked countless hours to bring this sort of thing into existence. Some of the names we know, some of them we don't. But you know, everyone played their part. Every single pixel was made by someone. Every sound that we're hearing, someone had to spend the time to make that and tried to make it an enjoyable experience for us. And it just, I kind of just applaud, I applaud the effort that these people put into it. But wait, there's more. So as you can see, there's another challenge ahead of us. And this is the arena, the final challenge. In his toughest battle yet, the Pink Wonder faces his strongest enemies. Okay, yeah, 95, 96. I don't think there's a cutscene for this one, but I don't remember. Let's wait a second and find out. Yeah, I don't think there's a cutscene here. It's nice music, though. Alright. So, what we have here is basically a boss gauntlet. We have access to all the copy abilities here, essentially. And sleep, just to round it out. And what we have to do is we have to, using these copy abilities, basically survive the gauntlet. So I think I'm gonna have Bonkers here, and I'm gonna try out Mirror ability here. Alright, hopefully we can make this like a one-shot thing. Oh, and another thing to keep in mind is that the bosses are kind of randomized in order. So, you know, for example, we've got Twin Woods here, but that's not necessarily always going to be the first one. And so we have a little preview as to what's coming next, and we have some options to change our copy ability if we want to. I'm going to stick with Mirror for now. See how that goes. At the last second I was thinking, is that going to be like a flamethrower? Alrighty. That one's taken care of, and still no damage. Okay, so what we have next is a mini-boss gauntlet. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a few different mini-bosses that are available to us to fight. And just kind of like a nice little, hey, here's all the bosses that you or the mini bosses that you had to fight. Ooh, do I save him? Yeah, okay. Oh. That's alright. I'll be Bomb Kirby too. So now we have Chameleon. Whoa. Actually, is that a G or a C? It took me the longest time to realize that this little circle that appears when you're using the bomb ability is actually there for you to aim. Ooh. Kind of want to be him right here. Those maximum tomatoes are one-time uses, which is why I'm not getting them, by the way. So here we have a boss that we saw last stream. Lo and la la la. Whoa. And there they are. Ooh. This is a tough one to do with hammer, but I kind of want to keep it for future battles. The reason why I think it's tough is because of the it just takes a little just the reach that you get with hammer is not great. Alright, come on, combo can. Yeah, that's definitely a C there. So either they misspelled Camelio Arm or it's Gamelio Arm. I don't think being Sleep Kirby's the best. I'm going to use a Maxim Tomato. And we'll see how this goes. We have Dynablade. This is also how you kind of know what the boss's names are. Ah, I unducked at the wrong time. No, I can't die here. And I died here. We got kind of close. But we can do better. Let's try one more time. Because we can't just give up after one failure. So, yeah, like I was saying, it's going to be a little bit random every time as to, like, the order. So, we'll see what comes first here. Yeah, Gamelio Arm, I guess, is first in this case. And there we are. One down. How close did we actually get? Oh, geez, we really did not get very far at all. Oops. I'm just gonna have to be super careful, I guess. Yeah, see? That's his name, Fatty Whale here. You can have that. Actually, maybe didn't seem like you were making very good use of that power, so. I think that Mirror is one of the few abilities that gives you full protection from attacks. I believe that's how that works. If you're shielding, obviously. Well, we got our choice of bomb or bomb. I think I'm gonna choose bomb, though. Has some nice benefits over bomb. I'm gonna go no Maxim Tomato here. Because as we saw last time, there's a nice thing we can do to kind of make it a little easier on ourselves. So just by Kind of skipping that first one makes it a little easier to dodge the remaining ones. Yeah, see now, that's not too bad. And Heart of Nova's done. See? I guess, yeah, this is gonna require one Maxim tomato here. I'm gonna stick with bomb. I think we can get bomb here anyways. Yeah, see if we do that. I was gonna say and then eat the bomb, but... Can't eat those. Whoop! Almost got me there. Alright, just want this bomb. There we go. We didn't even take any damage there. Nice. I think bomb's still going to be useful here, because it has a good reach. Wow, this is going a lot better than last time. Okay, kept the bomb. We got mirrored mirrors here. Interesting. Yeah, considering the amount of bosses that we have to fight, I'm trying to be a little stingy when it comes to the Maxim tomatoes. Alright. Just gotta dodge these. Oh no, I didn't want stone! That's okay, because... do that. The arena's probably the thing that always gives me the toughest time in this game, just because I guess I just always want to go at attack, and it doesn't usually work out so great. King DDD. I think I can be Beam Kirby here. Should be okay. Kind of stun him here for a really unimpressive fight. Just a little longer. And there we go. It's defeated. I think this is where we were last time. But it's a little hard to tell. One down. So again, just got Low and La here. I have a feeling they're supposed to be from another game, but I don't have any, like, you know, anything to back it up. So who knows? For now, let's just, I was gonna just say wait it out, but... Oh, no. No, no. Be more careful. Be more careful, whippersnapper. Just stay here. There we go. That would have been embarrassing. Let's be Sword Kirby. 10 games left. For some reason I had a feeling it would be flamethrower. I just want my ability back. And there we go. Thank you, Sir Kibble. Ooh. This is a choice. Do I want to be hammer, or stone, or stick with sword? You can be... Alright, you can be Blade Knight. I'll be Hammer Kirby. So I think... So, fun fact, if you don't get it, eventually he will just, you know, hop over and allow you to fight him with whatever ability you have. Takes a little while, though, I'm pretty sure. It's like, so be it. We can see a couple more attacks from Mennonite, too. Definitely gonna need a Maxim Tomato, though. Oh no. We have the most fearsome of them all. A single Waddle Dee. It's just a Waddle Dee. That's all it is. It's like, surprise, you get a little break from fighting, really. Okay, here we have those mini bosses from before. So this is hammers are probably a pretty good ability for a lot of these guys that, you know, take a little bit to actually start moving. Because, you know, you can get a lot of damage in with hammer really quickly. But again, it comes at the cost of just a short reach. I think we should be good with that. Although, actually, I think you should be sword. And there's one. Oh no. No! No bueno. Okay. Slightly more bueno. And I think that's gonna go right to, yeah. Getting kind of low on Maximum Tomato, so maybe I should be using abilities that have a little more reach. Whoa! You moved fast there. Holy crap. Chef is not going to help us out here. Alright. Staying alive. Bugsy is a pain because he moves fast. Okay. Oh, the computer monitor. Maybe... There you go. I don't think that's gonna make any difference, but... We'll see. The magician, which appears. That was not very effective. Oh, I didn't even do anything. Jeez. That was a little better. Alright, so we have ourselves the Evil Knight. First attack by Evil Knight. Oh, I forget, you get a lot of access to other abilities in this sort of battle. So if you really wanted to get something specific, you can always... Ooh, like that. I kind of wanted that bomb so I could get a partner and not have to lose my copy ability. There's got to be strategies you can use to get through this faster. And it probably just boils down to what, how many cycles it comes down to. Okay, one more down. So what do we have next? We have 3 left, and that's it. I'm gonna keep bomb. We have Krakow. All right. Does that? I forget if that hurts or not. Gotta be keeping an eye out on my health, making sure to dodge when needed. Well, that does hurt me a little bit, actually, some of that. Those, like, lightning things. I'll have to remember that for later. Alright. Games left 2. I'm gonna be Hammer. So, fought all those Twin Woods, but we still need to fight Wispy Woods. And that's it. That's Wispy Woods. Getting pretty close to the end here, actually. And actually, I think this is it. I think this is the last one. Do I want to be Hammer here? Or do I want to be Sword or Fire? I guess first off... I think having Reach is probably best here. So I think I'm gonna go, well, Hammer and Sword don't really have too much different reach, but with, maybe I'm thinking a little too much about this. I think I'm gonna try, oh, you know what, you be Fire, I'll be Sword. And this is it. This should be the last one. Unless I catastrophically fail. I really hope I don't do, but... Got a shield here. and... Oh no. Well, there's Burning Leo gone. Actually, we're almost done here. It's not bad. Almost. Aha! And there we go. Yes. Whew. And there we are. We're the winner of the arena. We did it, guys. Get to lift up our trophy like that a bit. Geez, it took a second for me to figure out what that was. So we actually are timed, I guess. In any case, I'm just glad we finished it, honestly, because by doing so, we get access to the sound test. We can see all the sounds, obviously. Now, this would be the part where, we kind of wrap everything up, but we actually have one more thing to do. The Samurai Kirby minigame. So, I did the other game last time, and I just realized there's Samurai Kirby twice up there. Maybe because in the Japanese version they have the little Samurai Kirby logo in English and Japanese. So last time, did Megaton Punch, kind of breezed through that. Want to see how far we get with Samurai Kirby. Now this one, not really the best at in terms of like timing, but basically the whole premise is you have to press A as soon as you see the exclamation point. See, that was a little slow for me, but I guess I'm just gonna need to focus on these. See how we do. Again, slow. That was a little better. I really want to try and be getting like 8s or something, but it's hard to do, honestly. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all 3 of these. So let's try Novice now. A little better. 9. This is one of those things I think you gotta really train for in order to be really good at it. I got a feeling I'm gonna get beat out by an 8 somewhere down the line. Oh, geez, that was an 8 there. Nice. Well, it wasn't this time. Let's see how things fare in Expert. Almost pressed it a little early there. I got a feeling I'm gonna get beaten out by like an 8 or something. should be the last one. Let's take a look. It was too hasty. I'll give you 1 penalty for that. I knew it! It's that 8. I'm gonna try one more time. Try and get that. It's just so hard for me to get that 8. My reaction time is not that great. Case in point. I always wondered what those symbols meant when they bring down the little banners. Ooh. So you have to get like a 9 here or less. Two ties in a row. Three ties in a row. Okay. Four ties in a row. Oh, man. What? Yeah. Must have had 11 or something. 4 ties in a row. Yeah, I don't see myself getting any better at that. What kind of cool sounds can we look at? I'm just trying to see how we can... Okay, X gets out of there. My start button is not really the best, so... Getting that to work doesn't always work. Got a little opening here. And there's a lot of music in this game, as you can see. Like credits, the arena again. Mini games. So yeah, 65 pieces of music. How many sound effects do we have in this game? 248. And each of them's different. So kind of exciting there. Anyways. Whew. Yeah, maybe someday I'll get to... Maybe I'll finish up Samurai Kirby someday, but I'm pretty sure that's all we need. So, I think... Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. I don't think it'll pop up on stream very well, but you see all the blue background? Apparently... I don't know if this was just one time, but it seems to me that it's like actually letters. Like if you kind of squint and look at the background really carefully, you can see like a lot of A's or something. Let me know if you guys can actually see that or not. It might just be that the way I'm recording this doesn't make it show up very well. But to be fair, it doesn't really show up very well on TVs anyways, which is probably why I never noticed it before. But you can see we have ourselves the little ribbon, I guess? A little ribbon of completion there on the arena. We got 100% on Milky Way Wishes. we finished that. We got 100% on all of these. All the treasures. Got all that finished up. And just to kind of showcase that, let's just hit reset on the console real quick. You can see this cool intro one last time. And there we are, 100%. So I'm pretty sure the little icon down there will change, like where Kirby is, depending on what what you actually have for the what you last did. So since we did the arena last, we have this little fight symbol down there. But that's about it. And yeah, in case you guys weren't here last time, we kind of started off with a clean slate because, yeah, basically when I started this up during my last live stream, it just decided to clear all the memory out. So, I mean, which is okay, considering that I wanted to start from scratch anyways, just not all 3 files. But as you can see, we have 100% here, so we can always go back to do stuff. I think we're going to be wrapping stuff up. So I think the plan is for next time we're going to try to do a blind speed run of this game. And so what I mean by that is I don't really know the strategies that people have for speed running this game. And considering how it's taken roughly 6 hours to casually beat this game, I think the best option is to try and go for like an any percent run. So I think that's the current plan. But I think doing that's going to be kind of fun. It's not going to be a very well crafted speed run, if that's the right way to put it. Like, it's not like I'm going to know what I'm doing, honestly. But at the same time, I think it'll be more fun to try just beat the game as fast as you can. So I know that what you have to do, I've researched this a little bit. The goal is you want to try and beat Marks at the end of Milky Way Wishes as fast as possible for the any percent run. So to do that, we'll have to do Dynablade, Great Cave Offensive, Revenge of Meta Knight, and Milky Way Wishes as fast as possible, without really knowing the strategies and techniques that you need to do this. So I think that'll be pretty fun, and the plan is after doing some speed runs of blind, and I'm kind of using like blind in quotation marks because obviously we just completed the game 100% here, but blind in the sense that I don't really know the strategies. So we're going to be like skipping these 2 and just going for these 4. But I think it'll be kind of fun. So that's the plan for Friday's live stream, which, just as we had tonight, will be probably from 8 to 10 or 8 to 11. And we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll get a couple of runs in. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see where things go from there. But I think that's all the time I got for right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys in Friday's live stream. So till then, take care.